friends. Hey. Okay, I want to know, why are you letting your thoughts hold you back? And you are, or you have in the past. Listen, your thoughts determine your actions, and your actions determine your success, okay? So what happens when we have this task to do, and it's often literally a 2-minute task, right? And we don't do it. We overthink and we attach a feeling to the outcome of the task, okay? So there's a few things that you can do to kind of get better at doing these 2-minute tasks. One of the things I recommend is to get really curious around your thoughts. Get curious around those thoughts that are preventing you from doing this task. Like I said, usually it's something so simple that takes just a few minutes, but you're avoiding it because of a feeling, okay? Now, often for small business owners, this might mean a rejection, or maybe they're following up with a new customer and they kind of have a feeling around the outcome that there might be an issue, or it's usually some kind of a negative thought around the outcome of the action. Does that make sense? So what I can help you do, like I said, is start journaling, getting curious around these thoughts, and digging deep to figure out, why am I not moving forward on these very simple tasks? If you've followed me and you've kind of listened to a few of my previous podcasts, you know that I was able to create a business, a successful business, in just 20-minute increments. And most of these tasks that I did in this 20-minute time frame, they were multiple 2-minute tasks that most people avoid, okay? But these 2-minute tasks are what move you forward. These tasks are what move you towards success. But what happens for many people is they stay stuck because of a thought. I mean, if you think about this, guys, it's literally the thoughts in your head that are preventing you from success. So if we can change those thoughts, can you imagine how much success you can see a year from now, 5 years from now? I encourage you to really get curious around your thoughts. When you learn to time block your day in 20-minute increments, and you start with those most difficult tasks first, right? You want to get them done as soon as you wake up. If you can, get the hardest tasks done. Now, as a parent, I know that your morning might be a little bit hectic with getting breakfast, getting the kids to school, and all the things. So if you need to, do your mom duty first and then come home, do a 10-minute walk just to kind of clear your mind before you start moving into action, do that, okay? You can do the things that will help your brain get stimulated to do these tasks. When you set up a call with me and we go over your days and your hours and your minutes and really start digging to see, what are you doing with your time? That is when it's very clear to see why your business is not moving forward, okay? And like I said, it goes back to the thoughts. You're avoiding the action because of a thought and because of the outcome. And so what I help my girls do is reward the action. We're not rewarding the outcome of the action. And this is for any task. A 20-minute walk, right? You're not going to lose 5 pounds because you walked one time for 20 minutes, right? So get the outcome out of your head and focus on rewarding that action. Your systems and your actions are what you need to be writing down once a week. What actions will I do this week? It's very easy to say, oh, I'm going to help 17 people become new customers, and write that down. But if you don't have actions to line up with that goal, that is just scribbling on a piece of paper, okay? That doesn't mean anything, and that's not going to get you 17 customers, okay? So what happens is people make these goals and they don't hit them, they get frustrated and they quit, right? And that's why so many small businesses close, or new entrepreneurs, they'll do their thing for just a year or two and they'll quit because they're not seeing immediate success. And long-term success takes time, okay? It doesn't take 2 or 3 months. It can take a year or two of doing these 20-minute increments, but it's worth it. If you knew that 10 years from now you would have financial freedom, if you knew that you could wake up and spend your day how you wanted and just fit in these 20-minute increments, which change as you start to create substantial income, these 20-minute increments will change, right? You're not going to be doing those same tasks that you did the very first day that you opened your business. So these tasks change, but the action and the thought around the task cannot change. It has to always remain in your head, that you just kind of get used to telling yourself a story. After I do this task, I'm going to be excited. I mean, maybe you do the task and then you start jumping up and down, or tell your kids, hey, I just completed this task. You have to get excited around the task and know that the outcome of that action is worth it. It's going to be worth it, not right away, but within time. And I also don't think we give ourselves credit, especially if we are moms, and I work very closely with a lot of moms. If your baby needs their diaper changed, you're going to go change the baby's diaper, right? You don't think about it. You don't think like, let me think about this. No, you go and you do the action, you get it done, and then it's done, right? So why are the actions that will move you forward towards time freedom creating these terrible thoughts in your head? Why? You've got to get out a pen and a paper and start journaling and figure it out. Because if you don't do that, you're not going to know what's holding you back from success. Success is available to each and every one of us. I sometimes cringe when I see those posts. Oh, I need to make money. I need to make money from home. Go do it. Go make money from home. You guys, we have everything available to us. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, networking groups, a coffee shop. Why are you not making income from home if that's something that you want? I'll tell you why. It's because of your thoughts. There is no reason why everything that we have available in 2025 that you cannot earn substantial income right from your home while your kids play on the floor. Okay? It is possible, and I want you to tell yourself that. Tell yourself that you can help others, you can use your strengths, and you can earn income using platforms of social media and or networking or getting out of the house. And just, oh my goodness, if I could just tell you how important networking and relationships are, it will set you up for long-term success. It really, really will. But that is for another day, because we're almost getting over our time. But I get so excited about this topic, and I just want people that want this to do it. This isn't for everybody. Not everybody is going to make 6 figures from home, and I know that. This is for the people that want it. This is for the people that are wondering, how can I earn long-term substantial income without driving to a job, a 40-hour job for the next 40 years, forever? And if that's you, I can help you. I want to help you, and I am just so excited that we get to be together on this podcast. Okay, so what I want to do, if you are local, I want you to get with me, because I want to interview you. I want to hear about your business. I want to promote you. I want to get you excited, and it can be your topic. So you get to choose what you want to talk about. You just let me know, and we will get you out there and promote your small local business. For those of you that don't know, I am in Bent Tree, Jasper in Georgia, and I absolutely love my community. I love the little small town of Jasper. and I love networking. So let's do it. Let's book a call. Let's get excited. You're going to make some income. You are. And if you're a small local business, I am so excited to connect with you. And thank y'all so much for hopping on and listening in today. And you have a great day.